Well, thank you, Mario. Did you like my southern accent? I could be in a film
That
with
was
that.
nice. Yeah.
I suspect foul play, and I have eliminated no suspects.
That was like molasses. That was beautiful.
Well, I need to be in 3 decreasingly successful James Bond films first, and then maybe I'll I'll make a good southern drawl character.
Oh, I've got some life news.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Well, second, I've got 2 items. Second, I can't remember if we met, but I started my new job. That's item number 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Item number 1 is that now I'm on a salary, I can buy things. So I spent £80 on an item of skincare called Texture Reform.
Why would you volunteer
I'm so
that
sorry
information?
for you.
And I don't know why. It's not a moisturiser, but I can only use it once a week because it's so acidic.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to try it this evening
Sorry,
and I'll let
what
you all
is it
know how it
called?
goes. Texture Reform.
That's
To
so
reform
made
my
up.
skin texture.
Why did you? Why?
I've got money to burn, Claire.
Yeah, no, but burning money literally would be better than this. You bought it from Cult Beauty.
Yeah. How did you know that?
I've googled it.
Cult Beauty. Wow.
I just started reading the blurb for this shit, and it says from celebrity facialist Shani Darden, but I wasn't really paying attention, and I thought it said celebrity fascist, which I feel is much more appropriate. So all-in-one
cult.
serum is designed to address
serum.
all skin concerns.
All my skin concerns for £80. That's a bargain.
All your skin concerns. You worried you might have skin cancer? Just put some of this on. Don't bother seeing a doctor.
It's got coffee in it.
Does it? I didn't really read up on it, to be honest.
This might be the worst purchase you've ever made, and you've made some pretty bad purchases.
I think my shark blimp was the worst purchase I've ever made. Shall I play the music before this carries on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I forgot to turn the sound up. Hold on. For God's sake, I had it all ready.
What a refreshing sound.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I picked the film this time. Charade, 1963.
Charade.
However we're pronouncing it. What do we think? Laura?
Oh, great film. Loved it.
Great film, loved it. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yep.
Claire?
Phenomenal.
Great. Oh, wonderful. Oh, come on. Can we get a full house? Fernando?
Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah!
Yes.
Oh, this doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
What a film.
What a great film.
That was great. I really enjoyed all of that.
Oh, I'm so happy. What did you like about it?
They had me. They had all the triple crosses, the double flip backwards. No one's actually done. Oh, it's just what a ride. Yeah.
This might be even better than Knives Out, I think.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Could it be?
You could be right.
There's me Oscar chasing, and we've got another 40 films left before the next ceremony.
What did you think, Michael?
I loved it. I saw this when I was a teenager, or maybe just after I started uni, because it was on TV, and I saw like a few minutes of it. I thought, this is quite good. I think it might be the last film I ever taped off the TV, because I thought, this is good, but I'm going to go out soon, so I'll tape the rest of it. and then I watched the rest of it later, and I was like, that was amazing, and I watched it again, and it was wonderful. And I hadn't seen it since then, and it was just as good as I remembered. It's great. I love the humour, but it's kind of cool as well. It's got this thriller in it, but they never take it too seriously. And yeah, like you, I fell for everything.
I'm getting
Not this time. I remembered it, but yeah.
Yeah, just didn't see it coming. Didn't see anything coming that happened. It was just taken aback. Yeah.
Did you see any of it coming, Fernando? Oh, I assume you watch all your films in the bath.
I watch a lot of films in the bath.
Wonderful. Is that like on an iPad or something? Do you bring your laptop in the bath?
I set my laptop up next to the bath on a stand.
Yeah, nice.
Well, she has her own TV in the bathroom. I've seen it.
People do have TVs in the bathroom, don't they?
Oh, if only. I'd love a TV in the bath.
Do you have access to a bath?
I was at home this week
right.
for a funeral.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I had a bath and watched this.
I see.
Nice. Why not?
Yes. But no, otherwise I don't have a bath.
I thought halls had maybe improved since I had been.
I thought maybe you were taking up the one bath for like an entire corridor, watching a whole film with your bubbles, and while everyone else is just wanting to get in and brush their teeth because they had a job interview.
Totally would. There was a lot of pounding on the door.
I just thought that was part of the film.
Yeah.
Go on, the story then, Claire. Did you see any of it coming? Did you predict any of the twists?
No, not really. Cary Grant was obviously going to be the hero.
Okay.
Oh.
It was. There was no other option.
Even after the first reveal, where you find out that he's working with the assassins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I totally fell for it. I was like, wow.
I did too.
Didn't see that coming.
Well, I didn't expect it to be like a double cross or whatever it was. So I was still surprised to find out that, I was surprised that he was even by the suggestion that he would be a baddie. But I knew he would come good in the end.
Okay.
I totally didn't. I was like, that's a wrong one. As soon as he climbed in, I was like, that's it. Oh my God, that's brilliant. I never saw that.
Yeah.
Don't trust him at all now. So the end was really just blew my mind. I was like, oh my Jesus Christ, they got me good. What about you, Fernando?
Why, I was not surprised by him joining the criminals. I thought, yes, I guess that he was a criminal. So I never trusted him. And in fact, the fact that he appeared at some office in the end just makes me distrust him even more. I'm like, no, I don't want to be with you. Thank you. I mean, I really don't know who you are. So I'd rather just go with someone else. Thanks.
That's what I thought. The end, I didn't totally buy them getting married because I was like, how could you trust him after all that? Couldn't. There's no way. That really took me by surprise when they're suddenly getting married, and I was like, you don't even really know his name.
Yeah, that was pretty reckless.
Yeah. It suited what we'd seen of her through the film, though, right? That she had this sort of childish infatuation with him.
Yeah.
And sort of even when she knew that he was up to no good, she was swooning over him.
He was a charmer, though.
Oh, he was.
It'd be hard not to swoon.
I would rather be with a man from Texas.
Tex. Interesting.
Yeah, he was called Tex, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was a looker, wasn't he?
Was he?
Didn't think much of his... Well, I don't really know, but... I thought so.
Yeah, I thought he was a bit of a looker.
I'm just looking it up. I don't remember him being a looker.
More than the other two.
Oh yeah, she wasn't pining after the other two, was she?
No. Old Herman and whoever the other one was. Leopold.
Oh, well done.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Normally I take notes. I've just brought up a cast list this time. Which opens with Cary Grant as Brian Cruikshank, alias Peter Joshua, alias Alexander Dial, alias Adam Canfield.
Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you do that to people?
Well, what do you credit him as? I guess you'd pick the first name, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Cary Grant as gentleman number one.
Yeah, he was charming. I don't think I've ever seen Cary Grant in anything.
Oh, yeah, so Claire and I just saw... In fact, it was what made me think to choose this. Claire and I recently saw him in North by Northwest.
Oh, I saw your review, yes.
Which is actually quite a similar film. And he plays a similar character.
I see.
Oh,
a good little actor.
He is a good little actor. Right, so you maybe a mixed bag of how much you saw his twists coming. Who figured out that it was stamps, and when did you figure out that it was stamps?
Oh.
I'm still a bit confused about the stamps. And when she figured out that it was stamps. Did she know all along?
No.
Or did she click no? That's what I thought at first. I was like, oh my god, she's been hiding this the whole time. Amazing.
Oh, that she was the one. Yeah.
That it was her all along. She did know where the money was. And I was like, that's brilliant. But then I realised I don't think she did know. I think she figured it out.
Yeah.
Well, she gave them to the little boy to sell.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we see the moment that she figures it out, right? When she's walking through the market and she suddenly realises she's surrounded by stamps, and you get the big dramatic, oh my goodness, and everyone starts running.
Yeah, for some reason in my brain it thought she's given the little boy the stamps because no one will suspect that he has the stamps.
Oh, I see.
She's pre-planned it, but I think you're right. I think it just clicked with her.
Yeah, that
would have been a great alternative ending.
Wouldn't it? Oh, love that.
That she knew all along. Everybody's dead and she walks out with a postcard that she just sends to an address in America and gets on a boat.
Wouldn't it be amazing, though, if Fernando was right and he was still double-crossing her? That he just walked into the office and got the stamps off of her.
Yeah, didn't he call his assistant in?
Oh, who knows who that was?
It's true, yeah, I guess we've seen that. Yeah, that would be a weird one.
She hands them right over to him. I think at that point I'd be like, I'd like to speak to someone else.
Yeah, can I see some identification?
Yeah, especially when she's already been tricked into thinking someone in an office as the official that they say they are. She didn't learn much, did she?
No, she didn't really. She wasn't a naturally suspicious person.
No.
In fact, every time he said that he was someone else, she was like, okay. I believe you. No.
Do you have a wife?
Yeah, especially at the end when he's like, oh, the other guy must have just come in and sat down at a desk because all the doors are open.
I think that is why you need the assistant to come in, right, to make it clear. And that would have been a lot harder to fake.
Oh, I'm not convinced.
Yeah, maybe he's a baddie in the end.
It must have been so much easier to trick people in the olden days, though. Like, there's
Nobody
no
locked their
like,
bloody doors.
yeah, the entire consulate empties at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Wait, are you trying to suggest that it's not easy to trick people right now?
Yes, that's my postulate.
Some guy at the front desk saying, "Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you in at this time without the proper clearance."
Why do we have such a problem with misinformation then?
That's true, yeah. Perhaps people are just as gullible, but people are also jaded and suspicious.
Oh.
In fact, is that the problem with misinformation? People are too quick to believe bad of others.
Nah.
You want to tell people that the government's plotting to infect us all with insert name of disease here, whatever it might be. People go, "Oh yeah, well, I am very suspicious of the entire world around me. That's probably true. Autism, that's the one.
The infectious disease you're looking for."
Yeah. It lends that kind of suspicion of everyone around you actually lends itself quite well to these elaborate conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
The more you distrust, the more you're able to believe, perhaps. We're way off here, aren't we? This wasn't the tone of this film.
I couldn't quite figure out the tone of the film, which again is probably why I loved it so much as well, because it just did everything brilliantly.
Oh, good.
It was a comedy, it was a romance, it was a thriller.
Yeah.
God, it just had everything.
Did it. Yeah. I also had the weird party game where you pass the orange around.
Oh,
that just
hate that game.
Yeah, they just haunt me, games like that. They're just so awful.
I've never played that one.
It's always like drunk uncles playing it and
Especially now in the pandemic where I'm like, oh, they're too close. They're breathing all over each other. He doesn't even know that woman.
Oh, guys, mucus, guys. Droplets everywhere. Oh, yeah, so gross.
Wow.
That was the worst scene.
Right, need to rearrange that thing for the wedding.
We could do an apple instead or something.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I have done hula hoops and drinking straws. Have you done that one?
No.
That's quite good. Yeah, you have a drinking straw in your mouth and you have to pick up hula hoops from a bowl and pass them to the next person on their drinking straw, and they pass it along.
Oh, not like big plastic hula hoops.
No, no, the crisps. Yes, that would be impossible. So, well, I didn't quite get the answer for everyone. Claire, did you figure out the stamp thing?
Oh yeah, not very quickly. I can't remember the exact moment, but I think it was when I was supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, same for me.
I think there was a reveal or a look. It was like,
when?
oh. There was some comment about the only things they left me were what were in the bag, and then the letter was missing or something. I can't.
Oh, that's well earlier than I got it. I got it, yeah, in the marketplace when they see all the stamps around them and it zooms in on all of the different stamps.
Okay. No, there was something.
Oh, so that's a much more subtle hint that comes before then, right?
Yeah, I just assumed that's when you were supposed to get it.
No, not everyone's on your level.
It was very pointed, though. It was very deliberate, like...
Oh.
I just can't remember the exact... I remember the stamps thing, because I thought that was just really funny. Can you imagine just being surrounded by stamps and having like this freak out? Because of all the stamps. Yeah, I don't.
Is it when they say something in this case must be worth $250,000 and they look through everything one at a time? Is that where you worked it out?
Could have been. Oh, when he comes into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that.
I've just never thought about stamps being worth anything, which is foolish of me, because now I know in my mind that people collect stamps, so some must have more value than others. But the thought of some stamps costing that much money would never have entered my brain.
In fairness, it's ridiculous, the value that they have. It is, I think, the most valuable substance in the world by weight is extremely rare stamps.
Wow.
Because they weigh like 1/10 of a gram, and the most expensive ones are worth, I think, millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars?
I think so.
Goodness.
There was one in particular that was one that's 150 years old, and there was a run of about 10 of these stamps that had a printing error on them, so they were the wrong colour. And yeah, they're just unimaginably expensive.
Wait, why would make them expensive? I don't really understand.
Just their rarity. Collectors go crazy for stuff like that. There's nothing really valuable about them except that people find them interesting.
Yep. If someone's willing to pay to have it, then that's what gives it its value.
Yeah.
Some people just don't know how to spend money.
No, you're right. Some people don't.
Fools. Oh, do you know what was a waste of bloody money in this film?
What?
That ice cream that he just threw over the side of the river. Even she only spilled a little bit. You know, he still has a cone.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Ridiculous.
Goddamn waste of a good ice cream.
And the matches that guy wasted.
True, people were just throwing things away.
Yeah.
He's going to regret that when he goes to smoke. And he's burned through all of his matches. It was annoying to me that she wasn't blowing them out as he was lighting them.
Yes, that occurred to me. Yeah, she was just utterly out of her depth, wasn't she?
That'd be good. So annoying. Can you imagine trying to intimidate someone? And lighting your matches and they just going. I'd be furious.
Maybe it's one of those things where if someone's trying to intimidate you by lighting matches and putting them in front of you, then probably the thing to do is to act scared and don't blow them out and let them keep doing that, right?
Do you think she was inwardly mocking him in her mind? Those were fake screams, and she was just like,
"What a dick.
Light your bloody matches."
They were laugh screams.
Scream peals of delight. She certainly got into a lot of phone boxes.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah. It was pre-mobile phone era.
Yeah,
a lot of things happened in phone boxes.
Yeah.
And as we know, entire Parisian blocks of flats just have one phone to share between them all in the 60s.
Yep. And the prostitute's flat.
Yeah. Wasn't the Paris setting good?
Yeah.
It was a great city to put it in, and they didn't shy away from showing off all of the sights of Paris. Although now I think about it, they never show you the Eiffel Tower.
No. What do they show you? Do they show you the Arc de Triomphe?
I think we see someone running under the Arc de Triomphe, do we?
I don't really remember seeing a lot of sights of Paris. There's a iconic scene of the Seine,
Yeah.
Seine.
Yeah, so they go along the Seine. First they walk along the Seine and they see the Notre Dame Cathedral.
Oh, of course they do, yeah.
And then later they're on that boat on the Seine and they shine the light and see all of the lovers.
Which is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Can we just take a moment
Yeah.
to acknowledge that?
I don't know, if you're going to be like kissing next to the biggest river in the biggest city in France with loads of people all around.
And presumably that boat does that quite a lot.
It seems
Yeah.
Was
to
it
be
the
their
boat that was
tradition.
shining the light?
Yeah.
You would think they'd be warned. You know, that probably wasn't just a one-off, was it?
Yeah, I reckon they all knew. That was their little game they were playing.
Dirty perverts.
Yeah, well, that's the French for you. Sorry, where were we?
It's the 1950s version of dogging.
Pretty much.
Shenning.
Ooh, we're doing French humour now. I think it should
I only
just
know that
be
one.
the whole of our film club should just be films that are French or set in France now. From now
Okay.
on.
We've moved through
concur.
our Indian phase. Remember at the beginning we had a
Yes.
bit of a run.
We did have
Now
a
we're
little
into
run
the
with
French
India.
era. Yeah.
Yeah. Magnifique.
I'm excited for Czechoslovakia week or whatever we go on to next.
It's the prequel to one with Harry's bar, whatever it is, Casablanca.
So I suppose our little game we play where we find links between the last game and this game is a pretty easy one, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it? Well, yes, obviously, but I mean, maybe we should go deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
News on that. Okay, we had French. No. Okay.
There's a story
Brunette
about
women with
beautiful brunette women at the end of
emotionally
their tether.
unavailable love interest.
Yes, that's it.
Who
Yeah.
desperately want to get married.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What about
Yeah.
some kind of weird mating rituals occurring in bathrooms in French apartments?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Spectacular,
quite right.
well done. Yeah.
I did like the shower scene. That was very
That was
sweet.
a funny scene. Yeah.
That was
What are you doing,
Best.
man? That's real commitment. I've never seen such commitment to a bit.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
I
Good
read it
scene.
was because they felt that Cary Grant was too old to take his clothes off for that.
Really?
Oh,
And it turned out to be funnier when he kept his clothes on anyway, so they ran with it.
yeah,
Nice.
good stuff.
Who knows if that's true, though? You can never trust IMDb trivia.
Yeah, that sounds too interesting to be true, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they just wrote a funny scene.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
they
cock
knew what
and
they were
bull
doing.
story.
I was
was
just looking up.
It's a cock in pants story. Sorry.
Wow. Oh,
My.
saucy
It's the French-
innuendo in the film club today.
It's the French era. It's doing strange things to me.
There's just a certain je ne sais quoi taking over.
My humour's gone very blur.
Yeah, very laissez-faire.
Ooh la la.
Cary Grant is 25 years older than Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah. And my sister told me apparently that he was very uncomfortable with the casting.
Good. Because
he played it, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
It definitely came through that he was... Yeah, it was an interesting dynamic, because I don't know, like, I still found that I wanted them to get together in the end. I always fall for that. I want the lead couple to get together. But he was so visibly older than her and was acting older than her, and yeah, she had, as I say, this childlike fascination for him, that he was very hands off for all of it. It was a weird setup. There's a lot of kind of conflict.
Yeah, it worked though. It was another layer of tension for the film, wasn't it?
Yeah. Then maybe that is another reason that it didn't quite work when they got married in the end.
Yeah.
As I said, I wanted them to get married because, yeah, you always want them to get married, but maybe it would have been better if they hadn't.
It just seemed to come out of nowhere. It was just suddenly like, well, let's get married.
Yeah.
We've only known each other a day.
Yeah. They've been through a lot together, though.
Yes, they have. Been through a lot of personas together.
Yes.
Fernando, what did you think? Were you rooting for them? Yeah,
no. As I said, I did not really like Cary Grant. I was like, no, he can't be trusted.
Of course, yes.
Yes. I think.
What about Audrey Hepburn? Did you like her?
Well, I did like her, and I think that maybe her and Tex would be a better couple. I would like to see them together.
Yeah. Maybe they were in another film together.
I think you're being
We should
silly.
make the remake. What?
What an accusation.
Fernando wouldn't be silly.
I mean, Tex was so attractive, and so was what's her name? Audrey. So was
Regina.
Audrey.
Reggie, yeah.
So was Reggie. Yes. So.
Well, her name is Audrey. Audrey Hepburn.
Well, now
Yeah.
who knows? She could have whatever name. I mean, one can no longer trust even Wikipedia. Then.
Our name is
Hepburn,
Mrs.
is it?
Brian Cruikshank now, isn't it? So it doesn't matter what her given name was. Belongs to him now.
I think she should have married the man who was pretending to be the government man. He was a catch.
Oh,
Well,
Walter
there was only
Matthew.
one more twist that would reveal that he was in the right all along, right?
Yeah, we were always just one twist away from it turning upside down again.
Yeah, they decided to write the end on the screen at some point, but it could be like 10 minutes later. Tex walks back in and he never died after all. He faked the whole thing.
He's
That
dialed.
man's actually your husband.
Wait, what actually happened to Tex? Oh, wait, he died?
Yeah, he was killed.
They all died. Surprisingly dark.
Was Tex the one we saw suffocated by the plastic bag?
Yeah.
Yes. Tex.
Yeah, they all died.
I don't like this film anymore.
Oh, sorry about that.
Damn.
We'll have to find another film with Tex in it where he doesn't die. Probably a Western, which we haven't done so far. We haven't had any Westerns, have
Don't
Are we not
give
any
people
Westerns?
ideas.
we? Sorry.
Oh, I came close to picking a Western once.
Please don't.
Remember, I
pick a
almost picked
Western.
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Oh, I do remember
I love
that.
Westerns.
In fact, I think you did pick it and then changed your mind 3 times.
Yeah.
I liked it. That wasn't a Western.
You can't fool me that easy.
Does it only count as a Western if it's on Channel 5 on a Sunday afternoon and you only see it from halfway through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it's got adverts every 20 minutes. Ugh, hate Westerns.
Oh, bloody love a Western.
Yeah, I like
I
a
might
Western.
have to pick a Western. Yeah, you might have to buckle up there, Claire. Westerns are coming.
How can you... Oh. Oh, and I can't even leave
Everyone's staring
pineapples.
moodily. Don't abuse the pineapples code. I will destroy my phone.
Let's not have any pineapples jokes.
A code was instantiated for a reason. Not to be
to avert disasters like this.
So, Fernando and Laura, did I hear that you both have a subscription to Mubi?
Yes.
Yes, I've been meaning to cancel it.
What is that? What I hadn't heard of it before I looked this up.
You
Why
have
would
heard
one
of it.
have
We've
a
both
Mubi
talked about it
subscription?
Twice.
Really?
Yes, Fernando watched Southland Tales on Mubi.
Oh, that
And
was
then
what
I
that
said,
was.
You should get, and then I texted everyone to say you should all get Mubi because they're doing a free month.
Right.
And they've got good films on there. And I got it because Kira tried to make me watch Pain and Glory, which I still haven't watched, and to be honest, might be gone now. So this is the first film I've watched on Mubi, and I've spent maybe 30 quid on my subscription.
Okay.
So thank you. Cashing in. Yeah. Gotta cancel that. It was a good deal, though.
No, it wasn't.
Was it a good deal if it cost 30
No, at
quid?
first, it was a free month, and then they gave me 3 months for £1 each month, and then it went up to £8 or something. So I haven't.
And how many
spent
films
£30.
did you watch?
This one.
No, I see what you mean. If it's got a good library, and by the sound of it, it sort of does. Were you saying it's like worthy film club-ish films?
Seems to be.
Yeah. Like classics.
I don't know.
Artistic films and stuff like that.
Southland Tales was on that, remember? Lest we forget.
Yeah.
So only amazing films.
One film answer to the question, what's the worst film ever?
What
It
might
was
be
agreed
the
by the
worst
Secret
film
Academy
ever?
that was the worst.
Yeah, we voted.
Might be the worst film ever.
Fucking Zeppelins and Neil Bartis. Oh, don't take me back. Anyway, wasn't the little boy cute in this?
Good stuff. He was.
Oh,
Jean-Louis. I thought he was going to be really annoying, but then he was so French. I was like, oh, look at that little French guy.
You send me a letter. Yeah, he was funny.
Excellent.
Bit annoying. Quite funny, though.
At times, yeah. God, they were all a bit casual when he got kidnapped.
Yeah, they didn't make a big deal about it, did they?
No.
But they were...
She did ring his mum, I suppose, and be like, I've got him. I mean, we're still in the kidnapper's den, but they don't seem to be interested anymore. They've all fucked off to different rooms. I could easily escape this situation, but I'm not going to.
That is the good thing about this film, really, right? They never went for the high drama sort of thing. There were a few bits of suspense and stuff, but they never went for emotional pull.
Yeah, it was just a nice ride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A nice, gentle river that occasionally had a bit of rocking.
Oh, it was a lazy river of films.
It was the lazy river.
It was like Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah, we need more Disney World analogies for these films.
It was like the Enchanted Tiki Room. Just a pleasant journey from start to finish.
Nothing to like with
it. So, we haven't talked about this thing yet, which is quite fun. Are you aware that this film is in the public domain?
I did see that when I googled it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they fucked up the copyright. Is that correct?
Yeah. At the time, you had to put specific wording on a film in order to have it protected by copyright, and they just messed it up. And so on release, it was in the public domain, which is why there were so many bad versions of it everywhere. There were 2 really awful, like crap quality versions on Amazon, including one that you could pay for. Just terrible. So it's a good thing we found the movie one. Movie at least have some respect for their content.
Wow.
But it's quite good fun. Most Wikipedia pages for a film will have like a couple of stills from the film. And the Wikipedia page for this has the full film embedded into the page that you can watch in the browser.
No way! Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. And it's also like fairly bad quality, an old rip that's come from somewhere, but you can watch the full film without leaving the Wikipedia page.
Wow.
So that's quite good fun.
Movie subscription now, Laura.
So this is why I found it particularly funny that you were saying it's really good value for money where you've only watched one film and it's a film that is like the only one that's legal just to download.
Oh no.
Still, you've paid less than half for a movie that you paid for your face serum, so that's
my new skin. Yeah,
your new skin,
your skin acid or whatever it was.
From the other cult
that's
members.
An investment.
Yeah.
Investment in my youth.
It looks like a very good quality bottle.
Day by day.
Is it one of these things where it makes you look younger, but every time you use it, it takes a year off your life or something?
Like the magic hair from Rapunzel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, I'd bathe in virgin blood if it made me get my youth. I'd pay handsomely for it. I will not be aging gracefully.
Not with that attitude. Right, who's got notes then for the film?
Literally the only note I took was at the end, where I was like, I think he might be joking about getting married, and she's 100% serious. He seemed to evade the question of whether he had a wife. Remember that?
Did you take that as him evading it?
A bit. Not really, because I trust him. Like, I trusted him quite a lot every time he came up with a new thing. When he was like, all the way through, he'd been like, yes, but we're divorced. And then in the end, she was like, well, is there a Mrs. Crookshanks? And he was like, yes, my mum's name is that. So I'm like, that's not answering the question.
I see. Didn't actually say that she's not married. Oh.
He was making a funny joke.
Yeah, I thought that was a lovely joke to end the film on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you. I hope it works out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did have one note, not related to their unhealthy relationship. So her eating when she's stressed was a funny little joke.
I like that.
But also she was like the most attractive person in the world and was unhealthily skinny. And I feel like it's just another example of women being told that somehow it's like, these women are beautiful and thin and they eat what they like. Why are you a fat slob?
Okay.
Just like, beautiful person, can do what they want. It's clearly something that's inherently wrong with you as a person and you need to try harder. I just felt a bit unhealthy as a... Like, I know it was just a joke.
She had an eating disorder.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an eating disorder right there, isn't it? A binge eating, but you're as thin as a rake.
Yeah. yeah, there's something there. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was funny.
I
And
agree. I think that was a tad. Yeah.
Just made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think I noticed her eating snacks when she was stressed, but
they made like a joke of it.
they did.
Yeah, just
I did
every
not
time.
know
Next time you
the
watch
show.
it, you'd spot it if you saw it again. Yeah, it was a funny one. Yeah, I suppose they did it just completely unthinkingly, just thinking this will be a funny little joke. We'll have her eat when she's stressed, without really putting any thought into what message that sends.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
If he was a man, he'd have had whiskey every time or something. He'd have had a hip flask.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we saw any examples of that. We saw people compulsively smoking a few times, didn't we? The guy in the office desperate to light a cigar, but not being allowed to while she was there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even though she smoked quite a lot, I suppose cigar smell is different.
Yes.
She was quite a heavy smoker herself.
She was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny as well.
She had a big
I like
appetite.
Audrey Hepburn. What other films have we seen with Audrey Hepburn in?
I think I've only seen Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. That's a strong yes.
It's very good. I thoroughly recommend it. It's delightful.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I've seen Roman Holiday.
Okay, is that good?
I can't remember what it was about. Can't remember. I think so. Probably.
Was that a Roman holiday? Is that what it was about?
Oh, I don't know.
Holiday where they go to Rome.
I'm confused.
Is it about a Roman holiday?
I can't remember.
Oh, right.
Well, I assume so.
Yeah.
So do I.
It was a man called Roman. That's a first name.
Oh, is
Rome
it
and
German?
Holiday?
Rome and Holiday.
Is it a roaming holiday where you keep moving around?
Oh, yeah, misremembered.
Roman Holiday, yeah. So I've seen My Fair Lady.
I've yet to see that, but I think I would really enjoy it.
It's really good. Claire didn't think much of it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of my favourites. Always liked that when I was a kid, and I still like it now. Yeah, that's quite good. She's a rubbish singer though, which is a real shame. But she played it really well.
I can imagine. That's nice. So my sister swore that I've seen this before.
Oh.
I told her what the film was, and she was like, "We watched that over lockdown," and I was like, "What?"
What?
And I swear to God, I've never seen this film before. And she was like, "We watched it with Larry together in the conservatory in June." And I
Who's
just
Larry?
It from
we don't have a conservatory.
And then she turned into a cat and flew away. Yeah, that happens to me all the time, though. People are like, "Oh, do you remember this?" And I'm like, "No, not at all." It's gone.
Oh, I'm going to play with that. Just make up things.
Oh, no.
Still, I think for you to have seen this 4 months ago and still not to have figured out any of the twists or anything when you watched it now would be pretty astonishing.
It would, wouldn't it?
I think she might have got that wrong.
That's what I think, but she is normally correct about these things, and I'm always wrong. I'm always very, very sure and then I get proven wrong. God, it's like the origins of the film club all over again, where I can remember the conversation we had in Kazoku. But no one else who was there remembers. I'm like, but I don't understand.
What's Kazoku?
No. Anyway, yeah. What else? It
was
a very quippy
there any? Sorry?
It was a very quippy script.
Yeah.
Lots of quips. It was a very flying, like, snappy. There was lots of repartees. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, mainly between Reggie and the man.
Man number one.
Peter / Carson / whatever.
Dimbleby.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good script writer. Even right from the start, just even that first scene was wonderful. The way they were playing off each other. Just these stupid questions with stupid answers.
What were you going to say before?
I was going to say, was there any symbolism?
Yes, that's what I was going to get on to. Oh. Symbolism.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
There we are.
Oh, wow.
Christ,
any symbolism?
Did the stamps represent
capitalism?
Going
yes.
somewhere? Capitalism, yes. But also...
The stamps showed that the smallest, most insignificant seeming thing can have a huge effect. And
like a tiny
Reggie,
little woman.
Yeah, exactly. The Reggie going through the film, seeing herself as just somebody who's small and wants to get out of it and just wants to get away from it all, sees herself as so helpless, but in the end she manages to make a huge difference.
Nice.
Great.
Who was Moby Dick? Every time. No, symbolism. I'm sure there must be more. I'd like to watch it again. I feel like I'd pick up more.
Well, you could pick it next time.
What is the film club policy on repeats?
It's never come up before, has it?
Yeah.
I can't imagine anyone's going to do it anytime soon.
Well, I need to get my money out of my Mubi subscription, so...
I'm deliberately going to pick something from Mubi next time.
Well, you might be able to do that today.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Mubi. Thank you.
That was really good.
It was okay.
Michael's sick of my shit banter.
It's like we're married already. Oh, I heard that one before. I knew you were going to say that.
I always just want to call you Clive when you do that voice.
It's a very Clive sort of voice, isn't it?
Definitely into trains.
They're not actually trains. They're miniaturized robotic vehicles. Sorry. Was Cary Grant Jesus?
No.
He was
Jesus
Judas
never pretended
and
anything
Jesus.
to be.
Judas and Jesus.
No, he was just Judas.
Just Judas.
Just Judas.
But where Judas ends up saving the day.
Well, that's what he actually does, and there's no crucifixion of God without Judas, right? So he actually saves the day. He actually saves humanity by sending Jesus to the cross. So yes, Judas also saved the day.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Brilliant.
I've never thought about that. You're right. Judas is the hero of that story.
You not seen those little bracelets you can get that have WWJD? What would Judas do?
What would Judas do?
My friends are always giving me Judas bracelets, so yeah. That's a great analysis of the Bible, though, Fernando. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Good way of putting it.
Do you think we could build a religion around that?
I think we could.
Nah. I don't see it having long-term traction.
No. The marketplace is quite crowded, isn't it?
Symbolism. What were we saying?
Yeah.
I think we'd run out.
I think we had. That's the thing with like thrillers and murder mysteries and that kind of genre, isn't it? That they just kind of, there's so much going on already. Who knows? Maybe there was loads of symbolism and we just didn't pick up on it. But I'm so easily distracted by the plot that I forget to look for little.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yes, there are some kinds of films where they will try to make you think about symbols and think about the deeper meaning of things, and this was a film that was to entertain primarily, right? Twists and turns, plot-driven, exciting, thriller, with comedy. Who needs symbols?
I guess, though, back to the stamps. Right, the stamps are kind of like, they cross boundaries, don't they? You send things places with stamps. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're with me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You know,
With you so far?
they travel. And the series of the films was, first of all, she becomes trapped in Paris because she's not allowed to leave. Then she becomes trapped in her room, although she breaks out of that. And then she gets trapped in a phone box. So she's getting more and more claustrophobic as the thing goes on until she figures out the thing with the stamps, which gets her out of it. Thank you. I was about to slow clap myself, so I'm glad that you did it.
No, that's a good one. I like that.
Thanks.
It's her ticket to freedom. From a phone box.
Yeah. But that's all I've got.
Yeah, I'm really struggling. I don't even have a shit one.
Yeah.
Normally, I can muster something shit.
Yeah, you've always got a shit one. Any last thoughts on Charade then? I'm glad you all enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, great film.
It was great. I really thoroughly liked it.
My suggestion for further reading would be North by Northwest.
Ooh.
A very similar film with Cary Grant. Different in some ways, but also fantastic. I think anyone who liked this would like North by Northwest.
Excellent. I will watch that.
In the accidental action hero genre.
Yes.
Great.
I think that's all my thoughts.
Great. Thanks, all.
Oh, I do have a question for Fernando, because Michael won't know. But how do you shave a cleft chin? Because that looks difficult.
I don't have one, but just the way that you would shave any other part of your body, you just use the razor and pass it through that area, I think. And
do you have to stretch the skin out?
I guess it would help. I guess it helps. But normally a good razor will do the job anyway.
Whoa. Great.
There's a gap in the market for that.
Mm-hmm. There's a gap in the chin for that.
I think.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, I think it would only be difficult if you're using the free blade.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Oof, yeah.
A free razor blade.
Yeah, like the cutthroat razors that barbers use.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Scary stuff. Wouldn't catch me going near one of those.
I bought one, and because I decided that I would like to try that until I left like a red line on my neck.
Oh my god. Oh.
I was like, well, maybe I should not try it anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You've got to put the shaving foam on first, Fernando.
I used to hate shaving, you know. I always used to cut myself. That it was rubbish. It would just be little nippy bits, but then you wouldn't quite get all of the bits of hair, and you'd have to go both ways, and then you'd cut yourself again. Oh, it took forever.
What?
Make a mess all over the place. I hate shaving. It's the only reason I have a beard is I don't want to shave.
But who needs shaving now that we can go to the place to get laser shaving and laser hair removal, and then it doesn't grow for years?
Oh yeah.
Can you get your face waxed?
No, but you can, probably. But then you can also get your face the facial hair removed with laser, and then it won't grow. For several years.
Seriously?
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that on your face.
I thought you were kidding.
No, this is a procedure. Yes, this is a genuine procedure that people go and pay for it, and like a lot of money. They pay like £600 or something. It's very expensive for several sessions, and yeah, I think the idea is that you kill the follicle. And then that's how the hair doesn't grow again for some time.
Nice.
I don't have any more thoughts on Charade.
Nope.
Me neither.
Well, perhaps I would like to say that I genuinely did not like the ending. I was like, no, these two cannot go together.
This is the Thomas Crown affair all over again.
But the rest of the film was amazing.
Like the Thomas Crown affair.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I was never completely sold on their relationship, so yeah. Well,
I think they should just spend a bit more time together to make sure that they actually do have things in common and weren't just swept up in murder and money and...
Yeah, I mean, it was a very traumatic time in her life.
Yeah. Also, what if her husband's still alive? At some point, someone made reference to that he might still be alive, but we assume he's dead.
We saw them all check if he was dead, did we not?
Oh, that's true. Oh, yes, there was a body. Difficult. That would have been a real twist.
That would
Too
have
much
been
of a twist.
You took that too far.
Shall I play the music?
I'm ready.
Oui.
Yes.
Oui. Here we are. But I forgot to turn the sound back up again. Hell's bells. Oh, doing a bad job with this tonight. Right, here we go. So, who's left?
I believe it's Claire and Fernando.
Dun, dun.
That's exciting.
Yep, 56 is divisible by 4. So yeah, we've had Laura picked Une Femme et Une Femme. I picked Charade. And now it's you two. Can I count you down?
Please do.
3, 2, 1.
Paper.
Rock. Oh.
That's Fernando.
Whoa. Whoa.
But rocks are big.
That's true.
I would like to pick Cuties.
Oh.
Bold.
Which is on Netflix. Wait, we've not seen it, right? As in, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it.
Nope. I haven't seen it.
I don't really know what it is about, but I know that it is a controversial film and that it was asked to be removed from Netflix.
Oh, good enough for me.
Yeah, I'm excited. I read some of the... I thought that sounds interesting.
Wonderful.